Alright, cool. Getting right into it. We got JW versus... wait, no. These tags aren't right. This is JW versus Raiko. I just lost to Raiko. Playing Shulk, he seems to use Monados very well, but let's see how he does against the champion of HC last time I was here. Which granted was a while ago. Oh, gonna get it early kill off the top? Not quite. Raiko knows exactly what to do with the caught in that tornado. Nothing. If you try to jump, it'll just make things worse. So all you can hope to do is air dodge and fall out of it. JW trying to get some strings off of the tornado, but Raiko wasn't in quite the proper situation for it, so he just fell out and then got punished for it with the nair. Shulk's nair is really interesting. It reaches behind him first, so if you get a landing nair, you can run in and grab them at low percent. JW going to try to get him off stage, but Raiko having the jump Monado, that's going to be fairly difficult. Okay, the Monado's gone. What's he going to do? Is that forward throw going to do it? Not quite. The DI saved him there. That stage spike is not quite going to... Oh wait, no, it did. I thought he didn't have his up B. Alright, well, that was a crazy turn of events. Raiko now at 2 stocks, but at 140%. Granted, he does have the shield Monado, but that won't last forever. Gonna try and attack on as much percent as he can before he loses his stock, which ideally is never. That's what I was saying about the reverse nair. It reaches behind him first, which is a really interesting property. You don't see that on too many moves. It requires some more smart spacing. And that back throw? Yeah, okay. Back throw's going to do it. 1 stock apiece. JW almost at... Okay, so now he's at 69%. Super Saiyan percent. As long as he stays at this percent, he cannot lose. It is in fact... Oh, well, there we go. Now he just threw the game. Raiko at 0%. Trying to get the JV2. Can he get it? Oh no, he runs right into JW's up smash. But getting him off stage. This could be big. He has a smash pin on already. Trying to catch him with the up tilt. Did call out the right option there. The hard knuckle, oh, not quite going to do it. At way too low percent for that. And I don't think he got the spike hitbox anyway. Smash pin was about to run out. Can he make the most of it? No, well, you know. JW is already at a very high percent. Raiko just needs to play solidly, get a few good hits in. All right, now he's off stage. JW's going to maybe try to get back onto the platform. Nope, went right for the ledge. That back air is going to do it. All right, Raiko taking game 1. Raiko will ban Violet and stay Shulk. I haven't been to one of these in a while. It's good to be back.
Survival. Greninja.
Oh, JW switching to the old faithful. Good old Greninja.
3, 2,
I have no idea how this matchup goes, because Greninja has the projectiles. Might be able to get Shulk off the stage with it, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work out for him. And I feel like Greninja's recovery might be really punishable by Shulk if Shulk can just call it out at the right time, because Shulk's range is kind of ridiculous, and Greninja's recovery leaves him kind of vulnerable because it's relatively slow moving, kind of choreographed if you know your opponent well enough. And going to Buster, and okay, yeah, that wasn't the best use of the Buster. Monado just got up some extra percent and he died. But now JW's in the disadvantageous position, but it quickly turned around. Now JW's back on stage, just kind of all over Raiko right now. Alright, Raiko's got a bit of control back. Oh man, it's just going back and forth between these players. JW trying to attack on some percent. He knew a forward throw wouldn't have been the optimal thing there because he wouldn't have sent him very far, and there are better ways to attack on percent at the percent that Raiko was at. Now we're playing the neutral again. JW just spaces out, calls him out with the grab. Trying to space him out with the shurikens. The issue is it's a fairly slow projectile. You can't really get much off of it. It's just sort of to stunt your opponent's movement. At least, you know, at the tiny shurikens that he was throwing out. And you saw him try to gimp Raiko using the Hydro Pump there. I'm not sure if he actually could have, but it was a good try. And okay, JW going to take game 2. Solid 2 stop.
The winner is Greninja.
That was a fairly convincing game 2 for JW. Might have some I think Raiko's going to stay. I'm not sure if he plays anybody else other than Shulk. The score is 1-1 now, by the way. You see it says side one, not winner side. That's because we're trying a triple elimination thing here at Hype Central. Started last week, and I'm new to it, so I have no idea. I'm going to have to adjust. Where's that music coming from? I have no idea. There's music coming from somewhere, and I have no idea where. But we're going right into game 3. I have no idea what that was. Okay, getting right into game 3. Raiko, I'm not sure if he meant to pull out the shield Monado there. I feel like it might have been an accident. At low percentage, just allows you to get comboed more. And now he's got the Buster Monado out. So far, it's only worked against him. But that back throw does tack on some extra percent that otherwise wouldn't have. Ooh, reverse back air. That's interesting. And Shulk's hitboxes are kind of derpy sometimes. A lot of stuff that you don't expect unless you know the character well. Oh, catching his shadow sneak to the up air. That was pretty cool. Oh, but that backslash is gonna. I thought it would get punished a bit more than that, but JW doesn't punish it quite optimally. Maybe he was trying to read a different DI and it didn't quite work out for him. But very even game 3 here. Very different from what we saw at the end of game 2. It was a very definitive win for JW, and Raiko getting the first stock. Alright, he's got the shield Monado, wants to hold on to it. Man, Shulk just goes nowhere when he has that, it's nuts. The shield Monado will go away soon. He's got to, once it goes away, he's got to make sure he's not in a vulnerable position or else. Alright, he gets the grab, asserting his dominance. Oh, that Buster Monado is not working out for him. And that up throw is going to do it, wow. I'm not sure if that was a mixture of bad DI or just the Buster Monado dealing some extra percent, but I did not expect that to kill not at all. Never seen a very... 2 stocks apiece, only a 15% difference, okay, 21% difference, and it just keeps growing. But JW seems like he's going to catch up here. Oh, and that vision cuts JW's opening short. Now we're basically back to neutral again. Going to speed. Okay, I thought he was going to get one of those forward air to up B combos, but the stars weren't quite right for it. That was pretty good speed Monado though. He's chosen the Buster Monado again. Gotta make sure he gets the most out of this. Getting the single little bit of water from the Hydro Pump. I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish there. Maybe just to get him away a little bit. These shurikens seem to be working out kind of alright for JW. I didn't expect that. They're kind of laggy, but yeah, it makes him flinch, which is good if they're trying to rush towards you, I guess. Because it stunts their dash and all that. Alright, now back to the shield Monado. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but now Raiko obviously knows Shulk a lot better than I do. I've never even touched Shulk. Is he gonna make it? Yeah, okay. I was thinking maybe, with the shield Monado and everything, his recovery might have been a little too stunted, but... Oh, that was sick! Oh man, he teched it, but I feel like had he just teched it, it would have been enough, but he tech jumped it, and that put him right in the worst spot possible for the second hit of the up B. And Raiko takes it, game 3.